Hi there everyone. So yesterday I was actually supposed to drop off the head, so I'm actually going to do that today. And the reason why I'm doing that today is because it's on the route to Holloway's workshop. So once I actually dropped off the head, I'm going to make a turn at Holloway's workshop. And the reason why I'm making a turn there is because we are finally in the process of getting the B18Vtec engine assembled. So what I'm currently busy with right now is that I'm busy getting all the parts ready to take it to Holloway's workshop. So just another recap for you guys is that I'm just doing a normal B18 setup, I guess. I'm going to tell you if this is the definition of normal. So we have a 70mm bullet throttle body here. We have a Pro Series intake manifold here, which is a second and original intake right here. We have original Skunk2 verniers, a magnetic sump plug. We have the gasket for the throttle body here. We have an AEM fuel rail with K24 injectors with the top hats. We have a set of, I'm not sure if it states on here, actually does, but I don't think it states on this one. Here we go. So we have a set of stage 1 camshafts. So these are the Pro Series camshafts right there. If you guys were wondering, original set of stage 1 Pro Series camshafts. So apologies for the phone. Here we have more goodies that actually came in. So I'm just going to show you guys what we've got here. So we got ourselves a Cometic 83mm head gasket right here. Then we got the ARP head bolts, head studs. We got the ARP rod bolts. We got the ACL race big ends and main bearings. And then we got the truss washers here. And then obviously I got my pin from Devlin, which my package here from Devlin as well. So big shout out to DevSpec for hooking me up with these parts right here. If you guys need any of these parts right here, I'll link Devlin's number in the description down below. You guys can drop him a message to say you got his number from Late Customs. Unfortunately there's no discount code whatsoever, but Devlin always looks after his customers. Around here again for the cams, the intake manifold, obviously I bought one, then I sold and I bought this one from Brink. So big shout out to Brink for hooking me up with the intake manifold. But the main source where you can get all these parts are from Cain. I'll leave his number in the description down below as well. He hooked me up with all these parts, this intake manifold and the verniers I got from Brink. I bought that from him, but I originally got verniers and an intake manifold and these cams with throttle body from Cain. I'm sure I'll be able to source his AEM fuel rail as well. The injectors I already had. This AEM fuel rail I actually bought from Malcolm Sultan. I think I'm pronouncing it correctly, so big shout out to you, buddy. This was actually his fuel rail that was on his car. I'm currently still in need of a regulator and a fuel pressure gauge. So that's a few things I still need to purchase right there. And then we still have, okay, that's a few other stuff we have right there. But I think those are the main stuff that I actually need to take through because all the other components are already at the shop. I already got the valve train in the head, so I'm going to show you guys that later. And then here, okay, these are just a fuel rail and Shannon's boot shocks, which we still need to install in specific. But here we still have a box with a lot of other parts. So we take all of this aircon containers here. Oh, the thing's actually not as looking heavy though. Then we have like our original rail with the injectors and the mountings and stuff like that all in here. So what I think I might just do, I think I might just take this whole box through the tonneau because I'm not entirely sure what you'll be needing in this specific box. So I think I just throw all of this in the bag because this is my old throttle body, which I will be reusing the sensors for that one right there for the bullet throttle body. So I think I might just throw everything in this box because I think most of the components that tonneau will be needing will be in this box right here, and I really don't feel like packing out everything, so I think I'd rather just do that at the shop so that I know, look here, what is needed and what not, because there's actually quite a lot of stuff in here. So I'm gonna leave it just like this and take it through just like that. I think that's literally all. Like I said, I didn't really have a lot of other parts I purchased. I might just go through that crate right there and check what's in there. But I think we have everything we need. So the main components are these components I need to assemble the engine with all the other components that Tana is supplying from Holloway's workshop. And then we have the cams and stuff like this. So it's going to be an exciting day. loaded up. It's like a bucky now. We got the head there, so we're first gonna drop off the head and then we're gonna head over to Tano. We're here at Holloway's workshop today with Mr. Tano. Tano? Hello voor die mensen.
Hallo allemaal.
Tano is mijn biggest fan.
So the biggest fan,
So we're here today at Holloway's workshop, and if you guys didn't know this, I've mentioned this a couple of times. Holloway's workshop is currently in the process of rebuilding my entire B18Vtec engine. So they do a lot of work on Hondas, and Mercedes-Benz, and what other vehicles?
Golf, Audi, TSI, GTI, TDI, TFSI.
So yeah,
yeah, we do a whole lot of stuff.
Like almost all the costs. So if you are thinking of a new mechanic, he's standing man. He's standing man. So Tano's just gonna break you guys through everything here on the table. Tano's not gonna go in detail whatsoever. It's just to explain to you guys everything that's on the table currently and what's gonna be in the engine. But the process of assembling the engine, we won't really go too much in detail. There are a lot of videos on YouTube that explains you how to rebuild the engine. Currently, the time is very minimal, so we're gonna keep it short and sweet, and I'm sure you guys can enjoy today's video. So Tano, what do you have here on the plate for us?
Okay, I think we've got everything now to actually assemble the engine. We've got the cylinder head back from the engineers, fresh. Obviously you got your gasket, your head studs, conrod bolts, thrust washers, all the bearings. So we got the hastings, and then the pistons, as you can see. Baie onbeskofte piston die.
Oh yeah, I moet net goed wissel ons al.
Yeah, so what I'm gonna do now is just the cams, the intake, everything is here basically. I think the only thing that we still need to get is like the cam belt, the tensioner, the water pump, all the OEM seals, Raymond seal, crank seal, cam seals, thermostat as well. But everything else is here just to like carry on to building up the sub-assembly. That's what we're gonna do now. I got the ICLs, begins and mains. I'm gonna use this now, and this. So obviously, we're gonna first put the crank in, and then we're gonna get the pistons in. Dan gaan ek die oliepomp en die Raymond cover opsit, en dan die splash tray. Dan is 'n sandpit, and this is a bottom in. Good to go.
I literally didn't know Tano was going to do all this today, but die man is vol surprises vandaag, man.
Yeah, no, I'm going to do that now, yeah.
Yeah, so hopefully by the end of today's video you'll see the pistons, crank, everything in. Alright?
Yeah, that's it.
It's going to be a very exciting video. I can't wait, guys. The VTEC will be on the road real soon.
Just like that. that is called OT or TDC, and it's time to go.
We just finished assembling the blockers are completely assembled, but one thing I can tell you guys is that why do I still have the ARP rod bolts in my hand if everything is assembled here and talk to speak? You can see that everything is, okay, it's a bit donker, but everything is in. So one thing we didn't notice until we actually started assembling is that the car actually already had ARP rod bolts in. So now I have an extra packet of this. If I get my money back, I wouldn't mind selling it, but there's definitely obviously coming a new bolt obviously on the channel, not real soon, but definitely we're always going to be building engines. So I think it's a good thing to keep this one side. We'll definitely still be using the ARP head studs because the car didn't have ARP head studs in, but everything seems to be good. We have the ACL big ends, mains, bearings in, pistons in, wings are in. Georgie, hoeveel zijn we die zaak? Gucci.
Yo. I'm even excited.
Yo, my bro, now that's going to be a very nice build. So you can actually turn it quite freely with the hand. I think that was before the pistons were in, but now still good. Not wet at all. Lekker dry like Tano said. Very good. Very nice.
Very nice.
So yeah, this will be all for today.
Hopefully the next time we actually come here, Tano will have the pickup, which is currently there. We're going with the YSK oil pump, and then some gaskets, everything's to be on. And then hopefully the next time I'm coming here as well, we will have to do the valve to valve clearance, valve to piston clearance, and check everything out for the clearances, which I think we might have enough clearance, but you can never be too careful. So we're just going to be all the measurements, stuff like that, and check everything out. So hopefully we'll be good. So the next time you guys will see an update on this engine. It should be assembled like head and block, not all the other goodies around it, but I just brought everything with because, well, just to have everything here, because Tano just said bring everything with. And one thing I really would like to mention is that these gears are super light. Skunk2 verniers, super light.
Je weet wat Tano is? Tano is hier they're locking up the workshop because it's already time to, as they say, chila. So it's time to chila, you guys. But it's looking good. And if you guys didn't know this is a CA 1883mm piston. We won't be going with a block guard due to specific reasons. Apparently you have to press in the block guard before the time, all that stuff. So contacted a few guys in the scenery and they said I should be fine, well, without a block guard for the time. So it's good.
As you guys can see, I'm currently on my way home from Holloway's workshop. Apologies for the sound. This car is very noisy inside. I definitely need to sort out all that still. But this car drives very nice. It's just the steering wheel is still crooked. I still need to take it off and put it on the right way because I just never had time to do so. But the car is extremely nice. You can see I'm low on petrol, but I'm just checking how much Ks I can get currently on the car. So I'm currently almost on 180 Ks. I would say like on a 400 rands petrol, which is, it's alright. And I'm just enjoying this car. This car is very torquey, you can hear there. Not lazy at all. Car's not lazy at all, so don't really want to do too much filming. Driving on the road like this, I'll definitely give you guys a proper review some other time. Wow, I just turned the camera while talking, but I'll give you guys a nice proper review some other time once I get actually like a nice proper dashboard, well, mount for my phone or something like that, or just get someone to well, keep the phone while I'm actually driving, because it's very difficult doing this, especially at this hour, because the traffic officers are quite well alert at this time. So I'll see you guys once I actually get back home. But just know that the car driving is extremely nice. I haven't had any issues with the car today, or actually this entire past week, I guess. So the car has been behaving herself, which I'm super happy about. And I've read the comments, you guys like to see a video of Shannon actually driving this car, so we'll definitely look forward to that as well.